Let's learn the new lesson screen. It is completely revamped, and I'm here to help you work through some of those changes and to show you some tips and tricks, okay? So go ahead and open up Slidekick. If you don't have access to Slidekick yet, go to our Facebook group or click the link below, and there will be some directions for you on how to access this awesome resource bank. So I'm going to go ahead and navigate to the Lessons tab. When you click on the Lessons tab, you're going to see all of the lessons listed out by code and by lesson name. Let's go ahead and search like normal. This part hasn't really changed. Okay, so when you enter in a search term, it's going to pick up from lesson name or lesson code. I'm going to tap on the first result and dun da da da. Oh, wow, it's different looking, right? Let's talk about some changes here. The old Lessons tab, whenever you tapped into a folder, a lesson folder, it listed out 4 things that you could pick from. Well, that's changed quite a bit. The props and rewards are now listed out on that detail screen when you click to view a lesson folder. You also have access really quick to the lesson details. We'll be updating those periodically, but I wouldn't, just disclaimer there, I wouldn't rely on them fully. Definitely always check your materials before class. Action bar at the top right here, it can actually affect what you click right here. So I could select to preview. And if I tap on one of these down here, it's going to actually bring up an in-app preview for me to flip through and look at different options. If I tap on copy link, it says copy, but it really just means copy link. Then I can tap copy and it copies it to the clipboard. Open will just open up the link in edit mode. So meaning if you have the Google Slides app installed on your device, then it might open up in Google Slides. It could also open up a new tab and it would open up the file itself. For now, we are going to use the first option there, which is to view details, and it also gives some additional functions as well. So this will be the default action if you do not pick one manually. So if you don't tap any other ones right here, then it will always default to this details view. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and view the details for this one, mammal or bird, pick one. So when I tap on it and I haven't selected an action, it's going to automatically give me a detailed view of my options. So really it's the same thing. I can click on open right here. I can click on preview. I can also favorite it. Surprise, you can favorite extension rewards now. Formerly, you could only favorite props, but now you can actually favorite an extension reward as well. So if I want to make or designate this as my favorite reward, I can tap favorite. Okay, notice that the title turns green and I can hit the back button and I will see it listed underneath here. It's not tappable. That's a disclaimer there. That part is not tappable. It just serves as a reminder. And then I can actually click back into the detail screen if I want to remove it, and it will break the heart. So these options right here, I just put a device support disclaimer here. Some devices like a computer is not going to really pick up this more button. Okay, so like if I tap more on a phone, it's going to do this. And it's going to show me some sharing options. If I tap on email, then I could email, myself this, okay? I can copy the link right here. I can start a text message. Let's say I want to message it to my iPad or something, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and leave this one favorited because it actually is one of my favorites for this unit. So I'm going to go back and let's go ahead and do the same thing for props. I'm going to preview and look at these prop options for this lesson. All right, so I'm going to mark this one as a favorite for my prop for this lesson. So I've marked a favorite for my props and I've marked a favorite for my rewards. I'm really set to go, but hey, why not mark a favorite feedback as well? So this is one of my other favorite things about the new lesson screen is now users can designate a a style, a feedback template style as their favorite. I'm going to tap on favorite feedback. And let's say that typically my favorite feedback is all the details. Oh man, it's not available for this lesson. So you'll get a little note right here. It says style unavailable. So I'm going to tap this pencil right here, this little button again, and it's going to let me edit the type that I selected. So I'm going to select just right. So now I will have the just right girl and boy feedback showing up at the top of my list. And this is per user. So if you're marking something as a favorite, it is only going to show as a favorite for you, not everybody. Notes down here. So I'm going to tap on that. And this is going to bring up a quick web view of the lesson notes we have available for this lesson. And then the lesson details are also listed here as well. Suggestions button is really useful because I can suggest many things, like I can report a file issue, I could correct feedback. Let's say there's a typo or something, I can use this button, or I can suggest a new extension reward for this lesson as well. Definitely utilize that button because it helps us keep our resource bank excellent, and that's always our goal. So there was a checkbox for add to my lessons. Well, now that's not the case anymore. It's just like it's a floating button down here. When you add something to your lessons, this just bumps it to the top of your list. Okay, so just if you tap a lesson to favorite it and then it disappears, don't panic. It's at the top of your list. So let's say it's class time. I'm just going to make my action for all of my files open. Okay, so now when I have this open action selected, what's going to happen is when I tap on my favorite, which is this one, it's going to open up in a new tab. I can toggle. So let's say if I want to preview something else, like, oh man, she does not like that reward. I don't think that's a good idea for her. Then let me preview some other stuff. So I tapped preview for my action, and now it's going to open up an in-app preview. I really hope you enjoyed this walkthrough of the new lesson screen, and feel free to leave some comments below and let me know what you like about it, what you have questions about. Thank you so much for watching. Happy teaching. Bye.